5 miners trapped underground are brought to the surface. This incident follows seismic activity yesterday morning, which resulted in caving in of ground beneath the surface at the mine on Gauteng's West Rand. The mine says all operations other than those related to the rescue have been suspended.
At 10:30, we had a seismic event at the mine. It happened at the time when obviously all the workers were underground. Only one panel was affected by the seismic event. That particular working place had 7 people working in the working place, of which 5 are unaccounted for. At the moment, the rescue process has started immediately. We were able to mobilize rescue teams into the area very quickly. The area is fairly friable, very difficult to get to, and we as a team has now started to get closer to the scene, but we believe the trapped people will be. The process was, because of the friability, the process had to be conducted safe and had to be in a position where we in actual fact can also not put any danger to the rescue teams. But we believe that we are fairly close to where the position of the trapped people will be.
Have you been able to make any contact with any of the miners at this stage?
Not of late. There was rumors that when the first rescue teams got in there was some. They made contact with of the trapped miners, but in the last, since last night, we haven't made any contact with anybody.
Okay. Let's talk about the safety there. I mean, what sort of safety procedures are they? Underground, are they safe at this stage?
Yeah, there's obviously numerous safety procedures. In this particular case, we talk about seismicity, and we have quite a big procedure in terms of how to manage seismicity, to monitor seismicity, and to be in a position that we in actual fact can give a rating in terms of what a problem will be as far as seismicity is concerned. This particular event was very close to the place, the working area, and for that reason, there was quite a lot of damage.
And at this stage, the safety of the miners, what safety sort of devices do they have? What do they have underground?
Started immediately.
Should an event like this happen?
Yeah. In an event like this, we would normally have the support that will be there to support the people. In this particular case, the event, I think, was so close that the support didn't really work well. It did work parts of the working place very well, but this particular area didn't work that well.
Do you believe that the miners are safe?
Yeah, I think miners in general are safe. The fact of the matter is that we, as a rescue process, make sure the rescuers also are safe in the process of rescuing these 5 miners.
The issue of oxygen supply obviously is another issue that comes into question if an event like this happens, a rockfall like this happens. What's the current condition in terms of the trapped miners receiving enough oxygen supply?
Well, what we normally have, we have compressed air, and the miners had compressed air available to them, and those compressed air pipes are still open. But in the event like this, it's always very difficult to supply oxygen to the miners. But what, we don't close any of those things up, and that we can make sure that we leave all the compressed air. If there's a miner that still have in that area that can get that compressed air, it will help. Obviously, these particular miners were either drilling or building packs, and they all have compressed air, which is a primary energy source for the mine.
Would you be providing additional? I know there are safety packs involved.
Yeah,
are you also providing some sort of more oxygen to these miners?
Yeah, safety packs. Everybody that goes to the mine has a safety pack, but the safety pack obviously only has a duration of about 28 to 30 minutes. So it's not longer than that. That's really to get the guy to smoke to a rescue chamber.
It's been over 24 hours since they've been trapped. Are you worried at all about their safety and whether they could, this prolonged rescue operation could, in fact, put in jeopardy their life and safety?
Yeah, we're always worried for a long rescue process like this. I mean, it's a very long time, and certainly we are concerned. We will never give up until we know. So we always will be able. We never treat it as a recovery process. We always treat it as a rescue process until we are sure.
The families, have you made contact with the families, and what sort of support are you providing to them at this stage?
All the families have been contacted. We have teams out to all different families. Obviously, many of them live very far from the mining area, down even to Lesotho and Polokwane area. We've made contact. We've put them up in guest houses here. Some of them will be arriving this morning. Some of them already here, and we'll be looking after the families, making sure the families are well treated and really look after their needs.
President Jacob Zuma has finally authorized the Special Investigating Unit to probe a range of issues at the SABC. These include serious maladministration, unlawful conduct, procurement practices, and undisclosed interests by SABC personnel.
Been criticism from opposition parties and some civil society groups that President Zuma was stalling the process of appointing the SIU in a bid to protect ex-COO Hlaudi Motsoeneng, former Communications Minister Faith Mothambi and others. The presidency made the announcement.
The proclamation authorizes the SIU to investigate allegations, especially relating to procurement of goods.